Nithyananda, I'm sorry I have to do the live again. The video got deleted for some reason. So I just wanted to share with all of you in today's live is myself being an international disciple and devotee of Swamiji, Paramahamsa Nithyananda. I've been traveling in and out of India very frequently over the last 5 years at least. It has increased because I've taken initiation being a part of the Nithyananda Sanyas Sampradaya. So I keep traveling in and out of India, back and forth between Malaysia and India many times. And every single time my exit and entry, the port has been Bangalore Airport. Now, the reason of bringing this up is all this while, whatever videos that I've seen from me or from other disciples or even live, it's been because that Swamiji have enriched us, how much he has enriched our life, transformed our life. But we, as disciples, we are also constantly coming back here because of that connection with the Master, the relationship, and the whole how the spiritual transformation is going on. And for that, at this point, what I wanted to share with all of you is the events, the harassment that I have to go through, and not only me, but we have hundreds of other devotees and disciples who are internationally traveling, international devotees and disciples who come here and explore these things, meet Swamiji, have his darshan, attend his programs, and manifest powers and explore India, and they go back. Now, what has been happening since at least my increase of travel, at least I remember, if many of you do not know, in 2010 there was this religious persecution that was made against Swamiji. And what happened was that actually a few years later, the conspirators, means Sun TV network, the CEO of Sun TV network, Hansraj Saxena, he himself has confessed that he and his team morphed a video that shows like it's Swamiji and an actress in the name of bearing the name Ranjita and in some inappropriate positions. And he has confessed that he has conspired, he has morphed this video for extortion, to extort money and many other things. Now, it's very clear. But in 2000 and after what happened, in 2013, when the first time I was leaving after taking Kavi, leaving India to go back to Malaysia, I and myself and my friend who was also a newly initiated disciple, both of us was probably just early 20s at the time, just 1920, and we were just leaving the country, and this person behind the desk at the immigration counter, he just asked us, so is she there, is Ranjita there, what's going on there, these kinds of things. You as a viewer, why the whole reason of making this video is for you. You as a viewer, if you're a father, or if you're a brother, or even if you're a female, you're a mother or a daughter, if someone in your family is being asked like this, like it is very dirty, it's very cheap, right? So the guy was just like, so is she there, what's she doing? And we were just a pair of 19-year-olds, that two foreigners, right? And we blasted him and we just left. We left the airport and we took our flight back. But that's not has only been the first incident, the only incident. It has been repeated. Every single time I come back into the airport, I come back to India, and my port is Bangalore Airport. Even if I have almost reached the exit of the airport, I'm leaving the airport, going into my vehicle, like in that kind of an exit it is, I will be called by the immigration officers to bring my back and scan it, and it looks pathetic. Because it seems like I'm doing something wrong, but every single time, undoubtedly, my bag gets checked. Even though I have left the immigration, this whole scanning business, I have left it, but they call me back. It's not only a shameful thing, but it's intending to make me feel powerless. But of course, it does not make me, because after what has happened in 2010, the only thing that happens to any disciples after 2010 is only to become stronger and stronger with blessings of Swamiji. The way how he stood up, we definitely would not even think of giving up to such a petty thing like that. But now why I'm bringing this up is because just in the past few days, just few days ago, 3 of my internationally traveling devotee friends, they are initiated disciples of Swamiji. They have been sent back to wherever they came. They were literally been deported. I tell you, they've been deported back to wherever they came from. Only reason why they've been literally being told that we will send back every one who comes to see Nithyananda. Literally, I'm not even kidding here. And that has made me to decide to share whatever that harassment that I've been going through with the immigration officers or the security guards in Bengaluru Airport, and also share with you what has been going on, the harassment that goes on, that my friends here, initiated disciples of Swamiji, have been going through just because they are disciples of Swamiji. Literally, the whole point of being any human rights, any even like, for God's sake, they're even human beings, that is not even being considered simply because we are Paramahamsa Nithyananda's initiated disciples. If anyone even speaks about Nithyananda in there, just because, see, I wear a mala, I wear this, I wear my kantamala, I wear vibhuti, I have my rudraksha, all of us have this. All of us have this. So automatically we appear as Nithyananda's disciples, Swami Nithyananda's disciples. So undoubtedly, the whole religious discrimination, race discrimination, gender discrimination, everything is, it happens. Basic human rights is forgotten in that place. Otherwise, one will not even think of asking, two young people such a cheap thing like this. It's your own personal thing in the end. You can do it by yourself. You don't have to ask me at the immigration desk when you're holding my passport. For an international traveling devotee and a disciple who is here only to meet the master, to have his initiations, my only connection is that damn passport. When it's in his hands, it is literally like life and death over there. So what I wanted to share with all of you here is, the amount of transformation that Swamiji have caused to the globe, to people. People are coming to see him here, and anyone who comes here to see him, if they have to enter the Bangalore Airport or if they have to leave the Bangalore Airport, they have chances of meeting these kinds of things. But this is not to scare anyone, but this is to show that what has been going on simply because you are Paramahamsa Nithyananda's disciples. And it doesn't stop there. Literally, I've had one also a brahmacharini who's in Kavi, who's an adult, a 32-year-old adult from Canada. She was just saying that when she left the airport in 2012, when and again some news broke out in the TV channels, in this local TV channels, and when she was just leaving, a foreigner, she's not even a born Hindu, she's a foreigner from Canada, she's a brahmacharini, she's 32 years old, a sane adult, a sane sound adult, leaving India to go back to Canada for visa purposes. She was surrounded by a group of men, officers, in the name of officers, surrounded by men, and they were looking literally at her up and down, up and down. It's so cheap. I mean, I don't know how else anybody would even perceive this. It was literally a sexual harassment. Not only female devotees, but also men. We have been told literally out in verbally being told that anyone who comes here, we are going to send them back just because you are Swami Nithyananda's disciples. So I really felt like sharing this with you, because this harassment, it has to come an end, because we are going to have tons of people who are going to come in just to see Swamiji. And I wanted to share this. So if anything you want to say and all those things, I see someone has left a comment, and let me just read it out, maybe to clear off so that you don't put such ridiculous comments. So just in case, here says, enrich the security officers and they will change. Let me make it very clear to you. If it's only one person, you can say that it's my space for which I'm attracting this. But if it's very clear that almost a big majority, irrespective of from where they come, irrespective of what kind of gender they are, irrespective of from what kind of race they have been, irrespective of anything, the only thing is, I am Paramahamsa Nithyananda's disciple, therefore I am being attacked. That does not mean that I'll succumb. So there's nothing about enriching over here. It's very clear. There's nothing, if they are very clear, they are verbally told that because we are Nithyananda's disciples, we will be sent back. So just in case, yes. So what I was saying, I was responding Justine. I have clarified your question, and so let us be very clear. I just want to make it very clear. This whole video is not to just share with you what happened to one person a few years ago. It's happening to all traveling, almost all traveling, international devotees who come here. Not only come here, they don't only stay here. They go everywhere. We have places to stay everywhere across India. Tamil Nadu, North India, Varanasi, Haridwar, Chennai, every single place we go, there is place for us to stay. So we are not only initiated disciples, but we travel across India. We explore the spiritual dimension of India, and then we go back. This is the situation that we have to face. So I wanted to share this with you. Thank you so much, Nithyananda.